Hello everybody, welcome to the Nocturnal Gaming Network. My name is Xeriua and today we're playing Assassin's Creed number 3. So, picking up right after our previous episode where we did some stuff around the homestead, we, went in the Animus, we rescued a new member of our homestead. Her name is Miriam and she is a hunter. And then after that, we did a naval mission, and we rescued some ship named the Henderson, and then we sent out a caravan. So now we are here in Boston, at the store of our good friend, Trader. I don't know what his name is, but he's our good friend. We see him all over the place. And I noticed while we were in here that we have access to this accounting book. And when we go in here, it looks like, hey, we have access to all of our stuff. We can, buy some hair pelts, some hair meat, some deer pelt, and some beaver pelt from Miriam. So we can get all this stuff, and then we can sell it by caravan, or we can talk to this guy over here, and if we sell, 160. The value of the beaver pelt is 160. What's the bell? I was thinking we could buy it from Miriam, and then sell it to that guy, but we might not be able to. Now, 160. So I was wrong. It looks like we only make profit off these items, or only make good profit off these items if we sell them through the caravan.
My tail would like...
Either way, we tried. So we're actually going to keep our items here because we can make so much more by selling them for the caravan, but we are going to go through here and see what we can get for weapons. Ooh, a light cavalry saber, but it's way too much money. That Kato sword looks nice. The French cutlass. I don't really want either of those weapons. What about small weapons? The stone tomahawk. The iron tomahawk. The stone dagger. The iron dagger. Ooh. So, this iron dagger will gain us 2 points. 1 point to speed and 1 point to our combo while sacrificing nothing. So that looks like a decent buy here. Ooh. And then parrying. Okay. Parrying is good, I guess. So we don't have a large weapon, but this gives us a couple points to damage and a couple points to speed, but not much for combo. And what do we have for firearms? We have... try crafting a pistol sheath with multiple pistols? Oh, so we could carry multiple pistols. That's interesting. Either way, we have this flintlock, or the duckfoot, which is just, a shotgun of the day. And then when we go through and look at consumables, we have some cartridges, some rope darts, some poison darts, and some trip mines. Okay, awesome. And then some bait. So that looks like that's it. We've got a couple of outfits, but I don't really want... the assassin... Oh, that's our current outfit. And then dark blue outfit has leather accents. This white outfit has red accents. Okay, cool. And we've got some maps that we can go through and look at. Feathers and, almanac pages and trinkets. So we're going to go through and get an iron dagger, because yeah, why not? That increases our stuff. Our all of our stuff, and then we're going to actually go through and sell... I don't think I'm going to have enough. We're going to go through and sell the wolf pelt, and we're going to sell... We're going to have to sell at least one of the beaver pelt. And that gives us 600. So let's just sell everything. There we go. We don't have anything to sell, but now we can go back here and we can grab the French naval axe to use as our big heavy weapon. And we still have just a little teeny tiny bit of monies left. Cool. So now we are done with our weird upgrading of weaponry and such. We can make our way somewhere here. What do we have? We have a delivery that we can do. Do we want to do anything here? Almanac. Where's the mission? The mission is the mission is way down there. So let's head to this fast travel point. Alright, and from here, we should be able to find out where that Mr. Johnson is. Let's see what we get for weapons. Wow, we have all sorts of stuff. Trip mines. It's like, ever since we became an assassin, we just magically got all this stuff, and now we are, now we're loaded and ready to go. And no, we want to make up our hidden blade and write our dagger, because I think most of our stuff, our combat, is going to be done with the dagger, but we'll see. Now, so where's that page? It's right there. So we're going to see if we can get this page while we're at it. I assume it's going to go up, so we're going to have to run and jump. Oh, we missed it. I don't think I have time now. Yeah, it's gone. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. I think it is. I don't think we have time. Ooh, come on, Connor, you can do it. Got it! That's a surprise. I thought we were going to lose that almanac page, but we did not. So, who's that? That is Samuel Adams, our friend. Alright. So, what do you have to say, Sam? Who's this guy?
Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You.
Would you excuse us, fellows? Thank you. That conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along?
Sure. Ah, so
Good
it
to
was
see the
Paul
people
Revere.
finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
Yes.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who is compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend who...
Oh. What's going on?
Hey!
It's my home, no matter what you thieves called taxmen say. The gums in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves!
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down. Ah!
Ah, bollocks! We're coming in! Trust the mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
Oh, so we're gonna go save this guy. I don't know how I'm gonna stay below notoriety while assassinating these people. Apparently fairly easily. Alright. Uh-oh. Did I just skip? Yeah, I just skipped that conversation trying to loot the guy. Well, that's retarded. Okay. So, he was going to say something about how, you know, we can't... the people, you know, something, and now we need to do some stuff with tax collectors and, you know, that sort of thing, to prevent them from taking property from other people's. So, see if I can do this without causing myself too much notoriety. Gotcha. Okay, notoriety is level 1. Okay, that's fine. There are more of them there, so I'm gonna have to see if I can... I'm gonna have to lower my notoriety first before I deal with these guys. Okay. So we bribed him. We're incognito. And now we should be able to just walk up and... Oh, I tried so hard to, like, assassinate 2 of them at once. It didn't work. Okay. Gotcha! Okay, so we have... Oh no, okay. Lots of British peoples. This is not good for our notoriety. Not at all. Let's see if we can just kind of escape. Because I feel like if I kill all these guys... Ooh, they're shooting at me. If I kill all these guys, I'm definitely going to have notoriety level 2. Which is, you know, kind of against the whole point of the mission. Oh boy. Get on the roof, Connor. Oh boy. They're over there. We've got an almanac page somewhere. I'm gonna go for the almanac page. I probably shouldn't because I'm being chased. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Once we get out of the circle here, we should now be good. We're not good. They're still chasing us. Oh dear. Okay. So now they are done chasing us. There's a wanted poster right over there. Now, and there's the guy we can bribe there. So, there's a couple guards there, and a couple guards over there. So we'll just, you know, jump off the roof like good assassins. And we can just kind of do this. Ta-da! We are now incognito. So, now we need to continue along on our way to meet Samuel Adams at somewhere. I don't know where we were meeting him. Oh no. They're yelling at me. I didn't do it, I swear. Okay. Okay, so, here we are. Let's see what's going on.
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux, and the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stephan.
Hey!
Connor and I just had a ball with some red coats enforcing some taxmen outside my home.
The collectors grow bolder and more forceful. Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest shipments of British tea. The eyes of the city are upon that stage.
A Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast. William Johnson is smuggling the tea off the ships. One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the stamp. He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it.
Where is he now?
I've never met the man.
May I ask why you seek him, Connor?
He intends to purchase the land upon which my village stands, without the consent of my people.
No doubt the revenue from his little smuggling endeavor is financing the acquisition. A tax enforced on tea grants a boon to smugglers. I'll wager the same men who levy the taxes are selling the tea. A stage requires a spectacle, and I may know the play.
I feel like
Connor, head back to the docks and see to the destruction of the tea. If you should need us, return here.
Yeah, sure, whatever. So I feel like during the thingy, our cutscene, the tables and stuff were not properly rendered for whatever reason.
Pardon me.
Oh, come on, mate.
Uh-oh. Huh. Limit firearm use. So, T-Act. Alright, so let's head into the database here, because we have to read a little bit about the T-Act, which is currently what we are working with. Oh, wow, we have lots of people here. Xiaojun. We just played a game with her. So Xiaojun is an assassin from China and one of the last assassins to meet with Ezio Auditore before his death. Jun was born in royal captivity during the Ming Dynasty. She spent her teenage years life as one of the favored concubines of the Chinese Emperor Zigand. While not an ideal lifestyle, though I wouldn't mind it, it's better than digging ditches, Zigand's taste for travel meant that by the age of 15, Jun had seen more of the world than most people of the era, which I suppose you might consider a bright side, if you try not to realize that even some cats had seen more of the world than most people of the era. In 1521, the Assassin Order used the confusion surrounding Zigund's death to infiltrate the Emperor's compound and free some of the concubines, Jun among them. She immediately became an assassin, but never forget the woman she'd been forced to leave behind. Years later, she returned to the Imperial Palace to free the remaining concubines, only to find that they had been killed by Zigand's successor, Jie Jing. Jie Jing's response to the second attack on the Imperial Palace was swift and brutal, and caught the assassins unprepared. The Brotherhood in eastern China was decimated. Xiaojun and her mentor survived, but were forced to flee Asia entirely. They traveled to Italy to seek the advice of Ezio Auditore, but only Xiaojun would finish the journey, arriving in Florence in 1524, shortly before Ezio's death. Alright, so we were here to read about the people we just met. Paul Revere. So you'll have heard of Paul Revere's Midnight Ride, of course. He was one of several riders sent to warn Lexington and Concord of a coming military raid on April 18th, 1775. Revere's role in the revolution was larger than that, however. He was a member of the Sons of Liberty and the Continental Congress, and a participant in the Boston Tea Party. By trade, Revere was a silversmith and one of the most skilled craftsmen in the colonies. He also did copper plate engraving, most notably the image of the Boston Massacre that depicts British soldiers firing into the unarmed crowd at point-blank range. A very effective piece of propaganda. You get very little copper plate propaganda these days. It's a dying art. Revere was a shrewd businessman, and he went where the money was. When silver work wasn't paying the bills, he made dental tools, and gunpowder was scarce during the Revolutionary War. He built a gunpowder mill. After the war ended, Revere expanded his business into bell forging, eventually making the bell that hangs in King's Chapel a Boston landmark. So next we have William Molyneux, born in 1717. Molyneux doesn't usually make the list of well-known revolutionaries, mostly because he didn't live to see the outbreak of the revolution. He died in 1774. He was, however, one of the major Whig agitators in the year before the war started, right up there with Samuel Adams and John Hancock. Molyneux was a British-born merchant and supporter of the Patriot cause. As far as revolutionaries go, that makes him a bit of an outlier. British-born colonists tended to be loyalist. He was Anglican as well, and those congregations were decidedly British-leaning. Wow, having trouble today. However, you couldn't doubt Molyneux's devotion to the cause. He was known for being something of a hothead, so much so that he threatened people with death when they violated boycotts on British goods. He seems a bit extreme. He'd have a bloody field day on the forums. Yes, I bet he would. On the night of the Boston Tea Party, Molyneux disappeared from the crowd outside of the Old South Meeting House, though almost every other well-known revolutionary leader was there, still talking to the crowd. Molyneux, of course, was supervising the dumping of the tea. For this reason alone, I am prepared to call him the most evil man in history. Because he dumped tea, Sean? Come on. Alright, so now the Tea Act. The Tea Act, passed in 1773, was an attempt by the British government to prop up the British East India Company by allowing it to ship tea to the colonies directly from India without having it go through Britain first. This made the tea much less expensive, even cheaper than the tea the colonists were smuggling from the Dutch to avoid paying British taxes. The problem was that even with the cheaper prices, the British government was still collecting tax on the tea, meaning buying the tea would run counter to the colonial no taxation without representation stance. The move was seen as, and probably was, Parliament's sneaky attempt to get the colonies to unconsciously agree to one tax, in hope of implementing others. The colonists didn't fall for it, and attempted to force the unloading of East Indian tea in Boston, caused the Boston Tea Party, perhaps the worst tea party of all time. It wasn't even catered. You people are savages! Alright, so we need to destroy the smuggled cargo stacks. And we're going this way. Well, we're on our way. I see yet another one of these diary pages. I'm going to make my way up to the top of this roof and see if I can capture it. It's right there. So, let's go, Connor. Oh no, get down, Connor. Get away from the thing. Just run after it. Go! Oh boy. I think... Okay, I got it. And we have another one of the almanac pages. Next, we need to head over to the dock area. Now, since our objective is to limit firearm use, I assume that we're going to have to do something that requires us to use firearms. And we have some taxpayer peoples over here. Oh. Let's see if... Is this guy going to notice me? Is he going to care? Maybe not. Okay. Let's come up right behind him and just go stabby stabby. Boom. And we can keep walking. They don't even know what hit them. Alright. So, what's going on? Are we at the docks or something? We're at a dry dock. We're working on some ships. Oh dear. Okay. So we have to limit firearms use, but use powder kegs to destroy the tea. So we have two guards, it looks like. Maybe that's it. Uh-oh. Are they coming up here for me? I'm incognito. Ooh! He's coming right towards me, huh? Hello. Come get some. Okay. So, let's... There we go. So we've taken care of these guys, and... What do we have? We have one of these, and we can move it over here next to the T, and just kind of set it down. And what happens when I say plant? Oh, okay. Let's stand back. I think that fisherman's about to have a really bad day. Yeah, sorry, dude. Sorry. I hope he was somehow involved in this and not just some random innocent man that we just, you know, completely blew up for no reason.
You come back here, you!
Okay. So, let's just kind of fight these guys because, you know. Oh! Okay. So we were able to get our kill streak back from this guy. And there's that guy. So now I need to find a powder keg. It's right here. So let's just, you know, plant on this one. Right here. And kaboom! Take that. Alright, so I wonder if those powder kegs are counting. No, they are not counting. Well, we're not going to get 100% on this one, because apparently you can't just light the powder kegs like I thought I was. So, we've got those two right up there. I wonder if maybe we can take this one out without even going through and killing the guys. Where are they? They're over there, so I'm gonna grab this and throw it. Oh, that didn't quite work out like I wanted to. Uh-oh. Hi! Uh-oh. No! I don't know what you're doing, but I want you to shoot the powder keg. And you fail, Connor. Alright, so that should be the thing we need to shoot. Gotcha! Okay, so we have destroyed all of the tea. Ooh, I wonder if we could have used all 3 powder kegs on that one thing of tea. I don't know. Alright, next we have to head over to this direction. That is such a huge ship there. Oop, where am I going? I'm climbing up a flagpole. That is not what I want to do. Howdy, gentlemen. I wonder if we are returning to the pub. Or bar, or whatever it is. Intercept tax peoples. Where are the tax peoples? Because I'd intercept them if I see them, but I don't see... Ooh, there they are. Alright, so let's just kind of make our way up behind this guy, and if we hurry up, we should be able to go stabby stabby and then disappear into... Oh, that was unfortunately timed. Hi, guys. Alright, let's get our weapon out. Okay, this is turning into a mess. So, next we have to meet with Stephan Chaponneau. Somewhere. Ooh, and we have some treasure here. So, I suppose, one last thing. Ooh, there's a guard dog? Guard dogs have keen senses. Oh, yeah? Hello, puppy! Alright. Can I... Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can't get that arrow back. Okay, so let's... Apparently we're gonna pick the lock. We need to find the angle with the left stick. Angle. There's the angle. And the other angle. Where is it? Right there. And then mash the right trigger to try and break the lock. Oh, come on, you can do it. Got it. What do we get? We get spirits, cold medicine, quilts, fine furniture, jagged hair, playing cards, cough syrup, wigs, cough syrup and cold medicine, torches, a bear pendant, and 1,250 pounds. So, where are we going? We need to go here. Okay. So, we also have a Templar-controlled fort to do. So, next time when we return, we are probably going to start with the main mission, and then maybe if we have time, we'll make our way to the fort, and we can go see what this fort is all about. I assume, since it's controlled by the Templars, we're going to have to infiltrate and then destroy the Templar captain guarding the fort or something, and after that, the fort will be ours. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. My name's Xeriua, and this is the Nocturnal Gaming Network, bringing you Assassin's Creed number 3. Have yourselves a wonderful night, everybody.